StitchSketch users. Today we're going to take a look at importing a picture and having StitchSketch convert it to a pattern. So I have a 5x7 grid on 14 count, so that is 98 width and then the height of 70, and I leave the thread count at 1, so that's going to give me a finished size 7x5. And so I go to the file button in the upper left hand corner, and then I am doing under conversion, and I'm doing the arrow into the box, and I am going to so it'll give me different sizes, but then it says number of colors. The more colors you use, the more precise the image is, because what it's doing is it's taking your image and then converting it into squares, so pixelating it. So more colors you use, the more that it's going to look like your original image. So I'm going to leave it as edit mode. I'm going to choose from the library because I already have a picture in there. And in this picture, here it is, under recents, it is Finn's Frog Farm. I breed exotic frogs with my boyfriend, and I'm going to use that image, and then it has pixelated the image. So, you know, the more I zoom in, the more that you can see the squares. Then you can see in the background it's changing it from different colors. So when it imports it, it is just giving me all of these colors, and it doesn't have them assigned DMC colors. So if I want to do DMC colors, I select the color tool button right there, and then at the bottom there is kind of that bubble with the 3 dots. I'm going to click assign color code, and then I get to choose what palette that I want. So I'm going to pick the DMC colors, all items, and I want to merge duplicate items, and I click assign, and then it gives me the color codes in there. So I go back and I'm going to save it, because you should always save it, and I'm just going to call it Finn's Frog Farm. And then when I zoom back, I can see the image there. And now when I push the colors on the bottom for the pencil, you can see that it has given color code DMC colors on that right hand side. Okay, so as I was double checking my image right here and having the colors, I zoomed out and I could see that it has changed, and it is now a square, and that's not how I wanted my chart to be. I wanted it to be a 5x7. So if I just go to that settings, that it has the little paper button with the gear on it, I can resize my canvas, and I can put it at that 98 by the 70. Oops, by the 70. And I can resize that canvas, and then it'll change it to be that 5x7 that I wanted. And if I want to move it around and center it better, I can. So zooming out, it's going to look like our logo. And you have to remember that it's a pixelated image. Some of these images that you import are going to look better than others, so it just kind of depends on what you have. I did another one of our frogs that we have, and so here was the image, not the image of the frog, but this is the pixelated. So if I zoom in, so this one is just lots of colors on it, and I think this one from far away ended up looking a little bit better than some other ones that I've tried. So it kind of just depends on the image that you have. But when you look at this one in the color list, assign color code, if I do the DMC colors, and look, it's using quite a few different colors to get that shading. I think I chose the max colors that I could use on that. So good luck importing your pictures and happy stitching.